The man ordered an oversized bowl of pork cutlet rice, and this stunned everyone in the restaurant. The waitress originally wanted to persuade him to order a smaller portion, but when he heard that, he became displeased. He insisted that he wanted the oversized portion. A short while later, the food was served. The man froze in shock. He had never imagined that the oversized portion would be so massive. Compared with the regular serving at the next table, his bowl looked utterly absurd. He wondered if the portions in this restaurant were miscalculated. He quickly opened the menu to check, but the next moment left him even more astonished. The person at the next table was not eating the regular portion at all, but the so-called female portion. The man felt angry. How could a grown man order the female portion? Just then, the waitress walked over with a camera. It turned out that every person who attempted the oversized meal had to be photographed and displayed in the center of the restaurant. Until now, no customer had ever succeeded in finishing it. The thought of his own failure photo hanging on the wall made him want to give up, but he had already spoken boldly, and now, even if it cost him everything, he could not retreat. Resolute, he accepted the challenge and declared that a brand new legend would be born. Then he picked up his chopsticks and began the battle. In an instant, he imagined himself as a warrior in a loincloth, leaping into the ocean of pork cutlets. He quickly devoured the cutlets piled on top, but when he prepared to eat the rice beneath, he discovered something shocking. More pork cutlets lay hidden below. He ate them at lightning speed, only for yet another layer of cutlets to appear. In fact, the oversized bowl contained 3 full layers of pork cutlets, which seemed to merge into a monstrous beast that swallowed the man alive in its ocean of meat. Sweat poured down his face, and the waitress advised him to give up, reminding him that such reckless eating could cause serious harm. But as a man who prided himself on keeping his word, he was determined to finish every bite. With a crazed determination, he devoured cutlet after cutlet. To everyone's disbelief, the man truly managed to finish it all, becoming the very first person in history to succeed in the challenge. When he returned to his office, however, he ordered all of his subordinates not to touch him, fearing that any contact might cause him to vomit the cutlets he had just forced down. Unfortunately, the chairman suddenly summoned him. To the man's horror, the chairman was happily enjoying a delicious pork cutlet sandwich and had purchased 1,000 of them, insisting that the man should taste them too. In that instant, the ocean of pork cutlets rose again. The man nearly vomited on the spot, but faced with the order of his superior, he had no choice but to endure. Fighting against the nausea, he swallowed the sandwiches one by one. Viewers watching from the screen, if it were you, could you finish the oversized bowl of pork cutlet rice?